I'm out here looking like a Tide Pod. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be having a chat with you about why I'm not purchasing the new Tarte Shape Tape Foundation and why a lot of people aren't. So first of all, let's talk about the shade range, or the lack of shade range, as they would say. Looking at Tarte's website right here, there are 15 shades of each. The deepest shade is Mahogany. Now, looking at this, Tarte, what are you doing? There's two shades for anyone darker than me. Like, I'm going to make the assumption that between the two foundations, because there's 30 shades between the two, I mean, I don't want to give them the benefit of the doubt here, but like, that's just poor. Fenty Beauty set the standard in 2017 for shade range. Now I know we had Makeup Forever, we have MAC who has a wide variety of shades. However, not every formula is going to work for every skin type or person. You know, I have personal preferences. I don't like MAC Studio Fix, but I have a good friend who absolutely loves it. Horses for courses, everyone's different. Makeup Forever Ultra HD doesn't work for me at all, but love the Fenty formula. So, I mean, that's just my experience formula-wise. Not everything's going to work for everyone, and we can't just assume that, oh, well, just because XYZ brand already has it, that means you're getting your shades. Not good enough, sorry. So with Fenty's 40 shade initial launch, like brand new brand, bang, out of the gates, ready to go, was massive. I know Marc Jacobs has just come out with a hybrid foundation with 29 shades as a starter that sort of bend to skin tones. Apparently it hasn't launched yet, so I can't say yay or nay. But considering Marc Jacobs is a huge international brand, I would expect 25 to 30 shades minimum for a launch at this point. So until we get a bit of consumer and a bit of market knowledge about that one, I mean, 15 shades for each foundation for Tarte was abysmal. They are established. They know better. They know their market. They make Shape Tape Concealer in darker colours and they've done their foundation. Like, who told them that was a good idea? Who in the marketing department went, yeah, this will be fine? And I know they came out and released a statement on IG stories. Now, they put it on IG stories. I don't watch stories all the time, so I missed it. Not everyone is going to see your story. So I find that a little bit silly. They should have put an actual statement out. They should have put it out there that, okay, look, we messed up. Their excuse was that they wanted to get it out as soon as possible. I'm sorry, what? Smartest thing Tarte could have done was waited, done their extra 10 shades, or whatever they were going to do, and released it when it was ready, not half-assed. I don't even know if I'm going to have a shade in it. And I'm fairly, like, I'm average. I'm, you know, like Estee Lauder Bone, NC 20 or whatever, like. And even I don't know if I'm going to have a shade that matches based on what I've seen from other YouTubers and makeup artists. It's, the undertones are wrong. Everything's wrong. It's just... Now, the second point, I was going to go for the hydrating foundation because I got a bit of a dry moment initially before I saw what was going on. I was going to go for the hydrating one. Upon closer inspection, the hydrating formula and the hybrid gel foundation that they already have on the market has the same list of ingredients in the same order. So unless there's some magic going on in the lab that's twisting the formula and making it so vastly different, I'm asking questions. Did you just stick it in another bottle with a doe foot applicator and be like, off you go? It's not good enough. The third point I have is cost and availability. Now, I'm in Australia. It is available on Tarte's website. However, by time it converts. So say I wanted to get like one foundation. So again, just looking at their website, okay. So looking at the matte Shape Tape Foundation here, as you can see, now that comes in at Australian $54. Now, I'm paying that here for Lancome. Why? So let's just select a, let's just for humor's sake here, okay? Okay, so roughly to get it shipped here, I'm gonna be looking at Australian like $80. I could buy 4 bottles of Maybelline Fit Me for that, just for example. I could get, yeah, as I said before, I could get Lancome Tente Doll or Tente Miracle, whichever one takes my fancy at the time. It's outrageous, and they're not launching it internationally because it's the Ulta exclusive, which I find a bit of a joke. So the rest of the world misses out because it's apparently a one-store privilege. Well, you've just knocked some of your market out there, haven't you? But again, we come back to shade range, diversity, inclusion in 2018. Tarte was gonna have the launch of the year. Everyone was like, Shape Tape Foundation, when are we getting it? They just shot themselves in the foot. Straight up. It was going, everyone was hyped for it. It was going to be launch of 2018. If they had come out with 25 aside, they would have walked this in. At least minimum. I'm saying minimum. But the thing that I don't get is Tarte preach about love and inclusiveness, and you know, everyone's wonderful, which they are, but you know, like, they're very peace, love among beings. That's their aesthetic. But they've knocked out an entire race almost with one release, and I just don't understand how they can do that. To say I'm disappointed is a little bit of an understatement. I was pretty hyped for this. So this whole thing has been nothing short of a disaster. Tarte has certainly been in damage control. It's been a wild week and a half, and I've seen that other YouTubers have gone ahead and reviewed the product and briefly mentioned about the shade range, which is fine. Some people will buy it whether it comes in 1 shade or 50. That's their prerogative, but I make a conscious choice not to. As consumers, we vote with our dollar, and if we don't like it, the simple answer is to not buy it. So I've made the choice to just completely cancel any thoughts I had of ordering this, because if my darker skinned friends can't order it, then I don't want a part of it. I don't think that's fair. To sum this up, diversity has been a long-standing issue in the beauty world, and we as consumers have the ability to change that. We can vote with our wallets, we can tweet them, DM them, email them something. We need to get the voice out there that this isn't good enough. And if we're expected to hand over our hard-earned coin for something that we don't need it. We like it, but we don't need it, you know what I mean? But if they want us to keep handing over our hard-earned money, we need a product that is giving us what we want. We as consumers should be listened to, because we command the market, so to speak. It's not like they can just put out something and everyone's going to gobble it up anymore. We're wiser, we're smarter with our money. We're not playing anymore. Okay, Tarte? Thank you. So as a word of warning to other brands out there, unless you're going to come out with at least 30 and do it for everyone, then don't bother doing it at all. Because you don't want Tartegate again. And you don't want your name to be the one in mud. So if you've made it as far as the end of my ramblings, then give this video a like, hit that subscribe button, join me for the next video, because you know, who knows what it could be. I could be rambling again, could be anything at this point, but I would love to hear some suggestions. If you want to leave me a comment in the comments box down below, I'd really appreciate it. So see you next time. Bye.